How's everybody doing out there? I'm Denny from the band Rector and one of the hosts of the Kentucky X-Files podcast. I get a lot of questions about some of the music that pops up on the show, and I do a lot of it myself. Just, I've been a musician since I was about 12, and my favorite part of music is the writing process, so it's a fun outlet for me, you know what I mean? Why are we here? Well, glad you asked. The reason we're here is because it started when I found this website, okay? I had this idea about creating songs from basically scratch and making a video of it and just seeing how it turns out at the end, whether it turns out good or not. The one thing is that I wanted to try some stuff that was out of my comfort zone. I've been primarily a metal type of guitar player for a long time, and I love southern styles of music. I like southern rock, and I like classic rock, and I love the blues. There's a lot of outlaw country from back in the day I really like. So it's I'm a little all over the place, but I've kind of stayed in those throughout my musical life, and I thought, man, wouldn't it be cool to try some stuff outside of my comfort zone. So one of the first things I did was I found this website, and if I can bring it up here, I'll hopefully have a graphic to show you. And the website's called beatstars.com, and it's a lot of drummers that put up different types of drum beats in a song format of whatever you want, and you can buy the track to use it for whatever you want. So I got to thinking that, well, why don't I buy one and see if I could write a song to it? So I grabbed one. The one I grabbed is it's called Funeral Doom Drum Track, and the type of music is doom metal. And if you're more familiar with doom than I am, then you're probably going to be like, okay, let's see what happens here. But for me, I've only dabbled in doom metal a little bit. There's a few bands that I really like. There's one local band around here that used to play a lot. Beneath Oblivion was really good. And then my favorite was Grey Host. They were awesome. And I started to think well, man, hopefully they're not going to watch this, because then I'll really be under the microscope. But, well, let me show you what I'm using here today. As always, I got my trusty Gibson Explorer. Let's see, there's Studio One, and a little action camera here for you, so you can actually see that I'm really doing it, not having a professional stand-in. First thing I did was I downloaded a doom metal beat. Now let me grab that and throw it on here real quick so you guys can hear that. So it's supposed to be 80 BPM. So I'm going to go ahead and change this to 80. It looks like it didn't alter the waveform at all, so that's good. But now if we turn on a metronome, it should keep perfect time. Sounds like it is. I'm suddenly realizing that 80 BPM was a lot slower than I thought it was going to be. Holy shit. That's crazy. The next thing I guess I need to do is start figuring out my guitar tone. So I'm going to add a track here. Let's go ahead and call this guitar. All right, so not too exciting. Go ahead and add STL tones to this. I just got STL tones a while ago, and I'm in love. I am in love with this. This is awesome. So STL Tones gives you all these different amps to use. Here it is. So here's STL Tones right here. I'll throw it up here so you can see what I'm up to. I wonder if, is it going to sound heavy enough? Let's do a little. All right, so as of right this moment, I have no riffs. I have nothing for this, so I'm going to have to experiment a little bit. I'm just going to go with whatever feels right, and I am recording, so if we capture magic, it's going to be on tape. need more overdrive. Like a Sabbath feel to it right now. Do they do that? I don't think Doom songs do that, do they? They don't chug. That intro though. I don't think they do the chugging part though, so let's think of something. What can we do? I like that. I like that. Maybe we could try that. We could go to there. Let's try that. Oh shit. Let's lay the other guitar. I just don't think. I mean, it sounds so dry though. I mean, is it supposed to be? Let's try it. We can alter those after because they're not running onto the final track. So let's try this. Pretty awesome so far. Just to be on the safe side, let's put some bass on this, just so we know. Don't make fun of my bass. It's a cheapie. I got this thing off of like Amazon for like $60 just so I could throw bass tracks on Idea Riffs, and it turns out this thing sounds pretty cool. Okay, do doom metal bass players follow the drums as much as other bass players, or do they just let it ride? I wonder if I should just let it ride. But I love that playing off the kick drum dynamic though. So yeah, let's leave, like the dynamic of the kick drum, like the pick strikes. Let's leave that, and then I got to figure out something better to do with the drum roll. Well, there you have it. It's a fun riff to play. I don't know. I think it might be, a Doom song. I don't know. I don't really know like how to do vocals on it yet. Maybe I could figure that out on another video. Man, my hat's off to the amount of discipline it takes to not like go crazy during it, because as I'm playing, all I want to do is just completely go crazy and go off and start adding in all kinds of stuff. And then there were so many takes that you didn't get to see where I actually had to stop and take it out because I'm like, that's too much. That's not how we do this. You have to have a lot of discipline to play this style of music. Mad respect, and for Doom fans out there, I apologize. If it sucks, I'm sorry. This is my first time ever trying, so I'm going to mess with this a little bit more, and I'm going to put a mix down of what I just did at the end of this so you guys can hear it for yourself. If you like this video, leave me a comment. Let me know. Subscribe, all that stuff. I'll keep trying different types. I don't know what I'll try next, but this was a lot of fun. So thanks for watching.